We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Colorado, the center fielder, number 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
7 o'clock.
The 1-0 home. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. There is Ahmed. And there's one gone to start the night. Stepping up now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Charlie Blackmon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And a dive at short, but he won't be near it as this could wind up as extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Blackmon leads off second with one gone in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. One out and a runner on third. Here now the 2-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hit.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Striding into the box, Trevor Story. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Story.
first offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder, David Dahl. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. The 1-0. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
And the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now. Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte.
The center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded. He's in time, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Eduardo Escobar. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, David Peralta.
To the plate now, David Peralta. As he rips it on the ground to second. McMahon's got it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now Murphy belts one, carrying well to right field. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Batting seventh.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Ryan.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Peralta comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting it.
Digging in, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Ball one. Two balls, no strikes. The count of the Rockies' designated hitter. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. A bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are two away. Digging in, Elias Diaz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Elias Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Slow roller down the third baseline. Barehanded on the move. He beat it out. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Number 19.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Grounded to first. He's got it, and he is out on the tag. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Christian Walker, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Batting 6th. Not shortstop.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that will bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Cole Calhoun. First offering on its way. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The catcher.
Ready now, Carson Kelly. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 balls and a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hampson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. Now batting, Nolan Arenado. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The batter.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the Rockies just keep right on rolling, as this ought to be extra bases again. And he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Murphy is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he's out at the plate. So one away now, the Colorado third. Ryan McMahon digs into bat next.
McMahon.
Here's the first pitch to him. swing and a blooper to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ian Desmond.
At the plate now, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Into the box now, Elias Diaz. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Number 1.
Back to the top of the order now. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Looking to minimize the damage here.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Now at the plate, Tim LeCastro as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Settling in now, Ketel Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Popped him up. Escobar shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
In there, strike 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Marte is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Escobar standing in. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the first pitch to him.
Escobar.
To short, hit hard. Story scoops it up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Line drive base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian.
At the plate, Christian Walker. He swings and grounds it to short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. So striding in, David Dahl, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now to the plate, Ryan McMahon. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Ahmed comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. At the plate now is the designated hitter. Cole Calhoun hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here it comes. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Carson Kelly, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this one misses here. Close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
The catcher.
So striding forward now, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Runners on first with 1 down. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Still even at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
In now, Tim LeCastro. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 2.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Blackman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Desmond, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The designated hitter, Ian Desmond.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Elias Diaz. It was a walk in his last trip.
Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, number 1.
Standing in now, Garrett Hampson. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Striding in, Ketel Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The center fielder,
First offering on its way.
Marte.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball well outside.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Escobar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Riding in once again, David Peralta. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll. At the plate, Charlie Blackman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Charlie Blackman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. The tag, and they got him. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. In his last at-bat, he popped down in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Now batting,
Trevor Story steps in now. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
To the plate now, David Dahl, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well. To deep right field. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs.
The batter, number 24.
So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ian Desmond.
Into the box, Ian Desmond, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0-for-3 in the game so far. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out.
For the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Christian Walker. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall.
The
for
batter,
the first
number
out.
13. Shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Ahmed. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Calhoun.
Line drive to center field. Hampson is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Kelly.
He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have grown up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Into the box now, Tim LeCastro. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Elias Diaz the next to hit. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
The catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him to go down swinging there. Elias Diaz goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. And the pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Again, another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie.
In now, Charlie Blackmon. out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now that
here's Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
the center fielder, number 4, Cattell.
Stepping in now, Cattell Marte. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2 balls and a strike now. 3 balls, 1 strike to Cattell Marte. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Cattell Marte becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Two and 0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Back to the mound and off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Peralta. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Peralta.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in now, David Dahl. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And he's safe.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate now, Ryan McMahon, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Marte, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Ian Desmond.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. In now for Colorado, Elias Diaz. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Walker.
First pitch on its way. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Amick. Last time through was a base hit. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Ground ball left side. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
Now
next will be the designated hitter, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. 11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Colorado Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Freeland is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rockies, 11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.